Now, you must have seen people re-gifting their birthday gifts. You must have done the same yourself. But imagine if there was a human body in place of a gift. A person giving away parts of the body for money. Now, this is not fiction. We're talking about what has happened in real life. We're telling you the acts of a morgue manager at the Harvard Medical School, one of the most reputed medical schools in the world. And reports say that this man was stealing, selling and also shipping human body parts for profit. Now, these were body parts that were meant for research work. So why would somebody sell these body parts? And how did the man pull off this kind of a stunt? So let's get into the details. Now, the man in question is 55-year-old Cedric Lodge. He was the former morgue manager who used to deal with human remains. Now, these are body parts donated to the school for educational purposes, but Cedric Lodge has been charged with conspiracy for transporting stolen human body parts. So what did Cedric Lodge do with the bodies? Now, he was caught stealing parts of the donated cadavers. The body parts included heads, brains, bones, and even the skin. Now, Cedric Lodge transported these body parts to his residence in New Hampshire. Now, reports say that he conspired with his wife to sell the body parts, and authorities have found two buyers, Katrina McLean and Joshua Taylor, both of whom have now been charged under illicit trade. Reports say that McLean, in fact, sold the body parts in her shop, and she's accused of selling the parts in multiple states. McLean even sold the human skin to a man in Pennsylvania who later used it to create leather with human skin. Now, McLean was charged with transporting stolen goods within and out of the state lines. Although the maximum sentence can be up to 10 years, she was let go since it was considered some kind of a non-violent offense. Now, reports say that she'll soon be called to the court again in Pennsylvania. Now, let us remind you, Cedric Lodge is not new to this horrendous trade. Authorities say that he was selling body parts since 2018, that is since the last 5 years, sometimes through the US Postal Service. Now, this may sound almost unbelievable that the US Postal Service was being used to send body parts to different places in the United States. But Lodge brought his buyers inside the school to choose the remains. He displayed the body parts and let the buyers select what they liked. So how much did Lodge, in fact, earn from this illicit trade? For starters, one buyer paid about $37,000 for the cadaver parts. In 2020, Lodge was paid $200 for selling human brains. In 2019, the prosecutors say that Lodge received $1,000, and the memo further said, head number 7, that is what was sold. So what are the reactions to this incident? Well, the police were left awestruck, and they said that some crimes simply defy all understanding and explanations. The prosecutors say that there were other people who will also face charges in separate indictments. So who are these three other people? 52-year-old Matthew Lampy, 41-year-old Jeremy Polly, and Candace Chapman Scott. Well, the Candace is not directly connected to the Harvard morgue case. She's been accused of stealing and selling body parts. The Harvard Medical School called this incident abhorrent betrayal. The university officials have now apologized to the anatomical donors and their families. Organ trafficking is now a worldwide phenomenon. Studies show that the illicit trade is part of a $1.7 billion industry. Trafficking happens in countries with fewer regulations. So how do people like Lodge get away with it? It's through ties with corrupt medical professionals, laboratory staff, drivers, and law enforcement agencies. So the question is, will the Harvard Medical School, which is one of the most reputed medical schools in the United States, gain back the trust of the organ donors? Is Harvard University housing more of these illicit traders? We'll of course have to wait and watch for more details on this. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.